Hello everyone and welcome to Learn Adobe Creative Cloud 2020. In this video, we're going to go over a course overview and what we're going to be learning throughout the course. So in section 2, we're going to talk about plans and pricings, and we'll cover the following: individuals, business, students and teachers, and schools and universities. In section 3, we'll talk about account setup. So first we'll set up an account, then we'll download the Creative Cloud app, and then we'll install the Creative Cloud app. In section 4, we're going to talk about the Your Work menu. So we'll go over an overview of all the menus, and then we'll talk about libraries, cloud documents, and Your Work links. In section 5, we'll talk about the Discovery menu. We'll go over an overview, and then we'll talk about how to edit preferences. In section 6, we'll talk about apps. So we'll go over an overview of all the things we're going to learn in that section, and then we're going to talk in depth about all apps, updates, desktop versions, mobile versions, and then web versions. In section 7, we'll talk about categories of apps. So we'll go over an overview of all the categories, and then we'll talk in depth about photography, design and layout, video and motion, illustration, UI and UX, Acrobat and PDF, 3D and AR, social media, and beta apps. In section 8, we'll talk about resource links. So we'll go over an overview of all those, and then we'll talk in depth about Adobe Stock, Adobe Fonts, Behance, tutorials, and support community. In section 9, we'll talk about preferences. So we'll go over an overview of the preferences, and then we'll talk in depth about each section and talk about general, apps, syncing, notification, and services. In section 10, we'll talk about the Creative Cloud web app. So we'll go over an overview of that, and then we'll talk about profile, plans, notifications, and get help. In section 11, we'll talk about Creative Cloud apps. I'll go over an overview of that, and then I'll show you how to install Creative Cloud apps and also uninstall Creative Cloud apps. In section 12, we'll go over the conclusion and talk about the summary of what we learned throughout the course. So with that in mind, thanks for watching. I'll see you inside the course. All right, welcome back to section 2, where we're going to talk about plans and pricing. In this video, we're going to go over an overview of the plans and pricing. So let's head over to our favorite web browser. For my example, I'm going to use Google Chrome. You're free to use whatever browser you want. Just head over to adobe.com for me. And we're going to click on Creativity and Design. And we're going to go to View All Plans and Pricing. Okay. So what I want to talk about in this video to go over the overview is just the different categories that they offer for people that are individuals, for business, teachers, students and teachers, and then schools and universities. Okay. So in the next 4 videos, we're going to talk in depth about each one of these. So we're going to first talk about individuals in the next video, then we'll talk about business, then students and teachers, and schools and universities. So with that in mind, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the individuals plan. So let's click on Buy Now. Make sure we have the individuals tab selected. Click on Buy Now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about each plan that they offer. Okay, so we're not going to sign up for anything. I'm just going to talk about each plan. Okay, so they have 3 options here. You can do the annual plan paid monthly, so that'd be $40 a month for 12 months, and you're locked into a 12-month commitment. You can do the annual plan, which is prepaid, for $479.88, and that's paid up in full in advance. Or you can do the monthly plan, which is month to month. Think of it like Netflix or Hulu. You pay $79.49 a month to month, so you can cancel anytime. So these 2 plans, if you sign up for these, you're locked in for 12 months. This plan, if you sign up for that one, it's only month to month. And I'm going to tell you why you want to do month to month. When I first tried this out a while back, and I have a membership now, so it's not a big deal, but when I signed up for the trial, and I forgot to cancel, and I got charged for 1 month. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem, I'll cancel. Well, what had happened is I grabbed the annual plan, and they wouldn't let me cancel without paying a fee. So I always tell people when you sign up for this, sign up for the monthly plan to try it out for a month. Even if you get billed, then you can cancel and they won't charge you a fee. All right. So that's the individual options. Now what I want you to do is go back, click on the business plan, and I'll see you in the next video where we're going to talk in depth about this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about the business plan and the different options that you have. So let's click on select your plan. Okay, so you can see here all apps. So let's click on that one and let's go to buy now, just so we can see what the different options are. Now, it's similar to the individuals plan, but the pricing is different. So you have two options. You can do the annual plan paid monthly at $60 per month per license, or you can do the annual plan prepaid for $719 a year per license. So let's say you have 5 employees, you pay $60 a month for each employee, basically, per license. Okay. So that's the business plan. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and let's go back one more time. All right. So you can see here too that they've lowered the price for the time being. They have a special offer. So this is a great time to jump in on that if you're a business and you want to jump in on that. Now what I want you to do is click on students and teachers. And in the next video, we'll talk in depth about this. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about students and teachers, the plans and pricing. Okay, so if you click right here where it says payment, we have annual plan and then paid monthly and then prepaid, right? So the annual plan paid monthly is $19.99 a month. If you do the annual plan prepaid, it's $239 a year, which is a great deal, especially if you're a student or a teacher and you want to learn Creative Cloud on a reasonable rate. This is the way to go. Okay, so that is the students and teachers plan. Click on the schools and universities, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll talk in depth about this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk in depth about schools and universities options for plans and pricing. Okay, so they have a whole bunch of options here. You can do a per name user license. So for small work groups and departments, all apps, $34 a month per user, and single apps. So if you just want to get like Photoshop or Illustrator, then it's $14.99 a month per user. Okay, so that's one option. And you get 100 gigs of cloud storage per license for easy file sharing, advanced 24/7 tech support, plus one-on-one access to product experts, requires institutional affiliation. Okay, per shared device. So for classrooms and labs, all apps, $330 a year per device. So let's say that you have, let me grab my calculator here real quick and we'll kind of run a little math. There we go. So let's say that you have 20 devices, okay? So if you do 330 times 20, that's $6,600. But here's the thing. You're paid up for the whole year. So if you do it, if you're obviously a school or university, it's per year. So you're paying based on the per year, okay? And you obviously have a budget for that. Every school is different, but at least you'll have a budget to justify that. And if you can't do that, you can just do this, the $34, per month. This is really a better deal because it's per device. The other option you have is per student pack. So for departments of 150 students or more, all apps are $189 a year per user. So if you have more than 150 students, they give you a discount, and a big one. So let's use the same example. And we'll do, instead of 330, we'll do 189, and we'll times that times, let's do 300 students this time. Okay, so that's $56,000 for 300 students. But you see, if I do 189 times 150, okay, let's just do the minimum. It's 28,000 per year. But that's a pretty good price for software, you know. What they were charging before, Creative Cloud, it was $2,500 if you wanted the suite. So for 150 students, it'd be $375,000. So they've substantially lowered the cost for schools and universities to be able to afford the software. Okay, so here they have an institution-wide license for broad access for students and faculty, all apps. You need to call this number for pricing. So that's more of a, you have to request a consultation, same with this, and depending on the size of your university, they'll probably give you discounts. I don't know exactly what discounts they offer you, but that's schools and universities' Creative Cloud plans and pricings, okay? So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome to section 3 where we're going to talk about account setup. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to set up a Creative Cloud account. So let's click on the Adobe logo here, which will take us to the home page. And I'm going to click on Creativity and Design, okay? And I'm going to click on what is Creative Cloud. And I'm going to click on, I'm going to scroll down here to Photoshop and try for free. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the Creative Cloud All Apps and click on Start Free Trial. Okay, now remember what I talked about before. When you're doing this, we want to do a monthly plan. So I'm going to do monthly plan. And by the way, this is an individual plan. So we're going to just do an individual plan for this example. So if you're doing the business plan, then you'd go to Adobe here and you do the business plan. If you're doing students and teachers, same thing. Schools and universities, same thing. Okay. I'm going to type in my email address. So for this, I'm going to do sample at learntechplus.com. I'm going to hit continue. It's going to require credit card information. So I'm going to type in my credit card information, but pause the video, and then I will be back. All right, I'm back. So I blurred out the information here, but you can see I've entered in my credit card or debit card number here, the expiration month, year, first name, last name, billing address, zip code, country and region, and then if you have a company name and a phone number, these are optional forms here, but I'm going to click on Start Free Trial, okay? There you go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to set a password, okay? So let me click on Set Your Password. And I'm going to type in 1234 just for sample, and then you can click on this little eyeball right here, and it will show you the password. So make sure that you write down your password and remember what it is, okay? Make sure you have a capital letter and all the other criteria. So I'm going to hit continue. And for Google Chrome, I can save the password and I can view it here. I'm not going to save it. All right, so in the next video, we're going to download the Creative Cloud app. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to download the Creative Cloud app. So what I want you to do is click on View Your Plan. Okay, I'm going to hit Done, and we're going to click on Really? Oh, Jesus, so bad. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to download the Creative Cloud app. So what I want you to do is go up to the address bar where it says creativecloud.adobe.com, and everything to the right of that, delete. And this is going to take us to the Creative Cloud web app. What I want you to do is click on Creative Cloud, right here, this little icon, and click download. Okay, so my download was blocked, and I'm not sure why. I'm going to allow it to download. Okay, I'll hit done, and then let's restart the download. Okay, so it'll pop up right down here. With Windows, it's going to be the same type of example. And in the next video, we're going to install Creative Cloud. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to install the Creative Cloud application. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my downloads area in Chrome, which is the bottom bar here. I'm going to click on this, and it's going to open up the file, and it'll start installing Creative Cloud. Now, if you're on a Windows machine, you can go to the Downloads folder and find the Creative Cloud installer there. Same with the Mac. If you're not using Google Chrome, it'll be in your Downloads folder. Okay, so it wants us to enter our system password for Mac and possibly for PC as well. Depending on your settings, you may need to enter your password as well. Okay, so I've entered in my password. I'm going to skip the questions for right now. It's just getting information. Okay, and then it's going to install. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video, and once this is done, then I will return. All right. All right, welcome back. So you've successfully installed Creative Cloud, and in the next video, we're going to cover the Your Work menu right here. Then we're going to talk about Discover. Then we'll talk about the Apps menu and so much more. So thank you so much for watching. And before I go, what I want you to do is right-click on the icon in your taskbar in Windows and your dock on Mac. Right-click on it and pin it to your taskbar in Windows and keep it in your dock on Mac. So you have access to it. I'm going to hit OK here. I'm going to maximize this, and I'm going to put this on Your Work. I'm going to hit skip, and I'll see you in the next video where we're going to talk about Your Work. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back to Section 4 and Your Work. In this video, we're going to go over an overview of what we're going to be learning throughout this section. So we're going to talk about libraries. So you can see right here, this is the libraries menu right here. So hide libraries or show libraries. Okay. Then we have the show cloud documents. So cloud documents and hide. And then we have your work links, which is going to take you to this little drop down menu, and then you'll have all these options here. So we'll talk about each one of these sections individually. So with that in mind, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the Libraries tab. So if you go over to the upper left-hand corner here, click on the Show Libraries. I'm going to talk about each one of these. So you can see here, I have a colors library where I have all the color schemes that I'm using for LearnTech Plus right here. So you see the secondary color, main color, and these are swatches that I made in Photoshop and in Illustrator and then saved it to Creative Cloud. Okay. Next we're going to do, so this is a custom menu. So if you click right here on the plus sign, you can add a new library. So let's do that, and let's call this, we'll call it LearnTech just for this example, just so you can see what it looks like. And you can also delete. So if I right click on this, you can invite people, you can get a link, rename, and then delete. So what you can do is you can share this with your other designers so that they have the same information that you do. My library, same thing. This is utilized by syncing up with your Adobe Creative Cloud application. So for this example, this came from Photoshop and Illustrator. Same with the graphics. Right here you can see them. And then layer styles. Now on your end, it may be empty, which is fine, because unless you're using the program, it's not really going to show anything. If I click on my library, then it's going to show me layer styles. So this is another library. and then stock templates. So these are templates that I've downloaded for various projects. So that, in a nutshell, is the libraries menu. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the Cloud Documents menu. So if I click right here on this little document icon, it's going to pop open the Cloud Documents, and you can see I click on Cloud Documents. It's going to show you whatever Cloud Documents I have. Now this is a real mainstay on Adobe Creative Cloud as of October of 2019. When they did the 2020 update, they incorporated Cloud Documents. That's really when it started being utilized. Now they've updated it to make it better as of July, I believe it was 18th. So, or not July 18th, I believe it was July 8th, sometime in July, early July, let's say. The exact date I'm not sure, but the Cloud Documents, basically you can utilize these from anywhere as long as you have an internet connection. You can literally do your work anywhere, which is a great thing because you don't have to be in a traditional office, so to speak. You can be anywhere to do the work, okay? So you can also add shortcuts here. If I click on this, we can rename it, we can move to, we can delete, and then we have add shortcuts and then view on the web. Okay, so if we view on the web, let's do that real quick. Whoop, I opened up the wrong web browser. Okay, now let's try this one. All right, there we go. So you can see here we have Cloud Documents wallpaper. So if I go back to Cloud Documents, if I go up to the upper right hand corner here, I can create a new folder and organize everything here and then go on my way. So there you go. But that's just the interface of what it looks like when you take it to the cloud. Okay, and you can see the libraries are here too. And instead of Cloud Documents, they call it Files, and then so on and so forth. All right. Let's talk about Shared with You. So these are files that, let's say, your project manager would share with you. When someone shares Cloud Documents with you, they will show up here. So you'll be able to open them here, and they work in sync with all of your programs. So whatever the file format is, let's say it's a PSD for Photoshop, then you double click on it and it will open up. So if I click on it here, install XD to open, it'll tell you what the file is. So XDC. Let's see if I put a file in here. Oh yeah, I have quite a bit. Okay, so install Photoshop to open the selected Cloud Documents. So basically what it does is whenever you get a file for a specific application, if it's not installed, then they will give you the option to install it. And then they'll finally delete it. So any files that you delete will be in the deleted folder, and you can restore or delete permanently. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the work links. So if I click on the little box with the arrow on it pointing up in the upper right-hand corner, then you can see we have a whole bunch of options here. So we can launch an open sync folder. We can links to Creative Cloud Web. So files, libraries, published, shared with you, and deleted. So again, I'll click on this. We talked about this briefly in the previous video. And basically it's just going to show you files, right? And these are all the files that I've used and created, and they're synced. You can do Cloud Documents and then mobile creations. So designing with our mobile app, share, export, or delete these creations from here. Okay, and then libraries, you can make libraries here as well. Published. I haven't shared any links to my work, shared with you, and then deleted. Okay. If I come back here, then we have libraries, we have published, shared with you, and deleted. And we just looked at those inside of Creative Cloud Web. All right. Open sync folder. So this is going to be the location on your computer where you can save all your Creative Cloud files. Basically, you just drag and drop them to your folder here, and then it would sync up with the cloud. All right. So that is your work links. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back to section 5, where we're going to talk about the overview of the Discover menu here. So basically, you can see here there's recent live streams for a variety of content. They just kind of give you a little teaser here so that you can click here and then start watching stuff. But we're going to be talking briefly about this here. What you can do is you can click on View More, and that's going to take you to their website, Behance.net live, and then you can select a category that you want to watch live. Okay, so Photoshop, fresco, photography, illustration, UI, UX, motion. Okay, and it's Adobe Live. So that's that. The other thing we're going to talk about is edit preferences, which we're going to cover in the next video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about edit preferences. Okay, so you can set your creative preferences. We'll use this information to share relative templates, tutorials, and more. What creative topics interest you the most? Select one or more topics. We'll use this information to recommend relevant content and resources around learning, inspiration, and more just for you. So if you're into photography, design and layout, video and motion, UI and UX, which I'm into all 4 of these, I'm going to hit update so you can see what that would look like if you added all those. So here we have Adobe XD as kind of a live stream availability. There you go. So if I go to edit preferences again and I turn off design and layout, it still shows it. Let me see if I turn off UI and UX. There you go. Now we have Premiere Pro. Okay. And then you could do photography. So this would be Photoshop or Lightroom. There you go. So whatever topic you're interested in the most, that's what's going to show up. So with that in mind, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the apps section. Okay, so if you look in the upper left-hand corner of the Creative Cloud desktop app, you're going to see the word apps. Okay, now in this section, we're going to talk about the All Apps menu, which is what is currently selected. We're going to talk about updates, and then we're going to talk about these tabs right here, desktop, mobile, and web individually. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the All Apps menu here. So you can see here, all these apps are available in your subscription. So you have Photoshop, Illustrator, Acrobat DC, InDesign, XD, Lightroom, Premiere Pro, Premiere Rush, After Effects, Bridge, Lightroom Classic, Dimension, Dreamweaver, Animate, Character Animator, Audition, Media Encoder, InCopy, Prelude, and Fuse. Okay, so those are all the apps that are available for the desktop. They also have mobile and web variations of the programs, which I'm not going to get into right now, but in the next video, we're going to talk about updates. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the updates menu. So you're going to see here you're up to date. New updates will appear here as they become available. So anytime there's a new update for an app that you have installed. Now, again, in the previous video, we talked about all apps. You can notice here that it always says install, install, install. And the reason why it says that is we don't have any applications installed. So once we install an application, then we check the updates. Whenever Adobe has a patch or an update for one of their apps, it'll show up here. And then you'll be able to update all. And you can also check for updates, okay? And what that will do is that'll check for updates here. And once this is complete, it'll give you a status update of do you need to update any apps, or are they all current? Because the thing is that Adobe will be doing fixes and updates on a regular basis. They try not to do it every week, but sometimes if it's a new release and there's bugs or whatever, then they'll try to fix those bugs as quickly as possible and then patch it and update it here. That way the software is running smoothly without any issues. Because you got to remember, with software, there's always going to be bugs. That's just the way it is. Software can be very buggy, especially if it's not debugged correctly. So anyway, that's the updates menu. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the desktop applications, which we talked about briefly in the all apps area. Again, basically what this is the desktop version of all these programs. So you can see this little icon right here. There's a desktop icon, like a little monitor icon, and then also a smartphone icon for mobile. Same here. So they just have a desktop for Illustrator. For Acrobat DC, they have a desktop and a mobile. InDesign, desktop only. Adobe XD is desktop and mobile. Lightroom is desktop, mobile, and web. Premiere Pro is just desktop. Premiere Rush is desktop and mobile. After Effects is just desktop. Same with Bridge, Lightroom Classic, Dimension, Dreamweaver, Animate, Character Animator, Audition. All these down here are all desktop applications only. So this is a way to filter the apps to find exactly which version of the application you want, which is desktop for this example. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the mobile apps option. So when I click on mobile apps, I get the ability to download the mobile version of these applications. So for example, you have Photoshop, Photoshop Camera, Photoshop Express, Lightroom, Premiere Rush, Fresco, Illustrator Draw, Aereo, okay, Capture, Spark Post, Spark Video, Spark Page, Acrobat Reader, Creative Cloud, XD, Behance, Scan, Fill and Sign, Photoshop Sketch, Photoshop Fix, Photoshop Mix, and Comp. So you can work from your phone on a lot of these, and you'll notice instead of an install button, we have a send link. So let's click on that. So here you can write in your phone number, or you can click here for an email and then send the link. Okay, I'm going to cancel on that. So that is the mobile apps option. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the web apps option. So if I click on the web here, work on the web, get creative with powerful web apps and resources like Adobe Fonts, Adobe Stock, Adobe Live, and Behance. So Adobe Fonts is right here, Adobe Stock, Behance, Acrobat Online, Portfolio, Spark, Adobe Color, Adobe Live, Lightroom, and Substance, Source, and Mixamo. Okay, so you can animate 3D characters for games, film, and more. the premium library of materials for 3D. Lightroom, we can edit, organize, and share your Lightroom photos on the web. And then Portfolio, create your own personalized website. Spark, create stunning graphics, web pages, and video stories in minutes. Adobe Color, explore, create, and share your favorite color themes with Adobe Color. And then Adobe Live, get inspired by the community as they live stream their creative process. Okay, and then Acrobat Online, quickly and easily create, share, and sign PDFs online from anywhere. Okay, then you have Behance, Adobe Stock, and fonts, which we're going to go more in depth in another section. So I'll hold off on going in any more depth than that for that. But that's the web apps area where you can literally launch apps right from here and then start working on your stuff on the web. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the categories section. And in this video, we're going to cover the overview of what we're going to be learning throughout this section. So in the categories menu here, we're going to learn about photography, design and layout, video motion, illustration, UI and UX, Acrobat and PDF, 3D and AR, social media, and beta apps. And what that's going to do, it's going to integrate with these options up here, web, mobile, and desktop. And what it's going to do is it's going to filter. So basically, when you click on photography, it's going to grab the photography apps, which are now color coded because they changed the icons, which is okay. When I do design and layout, it'll do the same thing. When we do video motion, same thing. It'll color code and give you a certain color for that category. All right, so that's the overview. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the category of photography. So when I click on that, you can see here it changes the menu. Okay, so we lose this option here where we have desktop, mobile, and web, and it basically goes to a list format where it's showing you desktop apps that you can install, okay, and then web apps, and then mobile apps. So let's start with the desktop apps first for photography. So basically you can install Lightroom, which is the cloud-based photo service, Photoshop, create beautiful graphics, photos, and art anywhere, Lightroom Classic, desktop focused photo editing app, and then Bridge, centralize your creative assets. Okay, so that's an option with the desktop apps. For web apps and services, you can do Lightroom on the web, Portfolio, create your own personalized website, Spark, create stunning graphics, web pages, and video stories in minutes, Behance, showcase and discover creative work, Adobe Stock, find the perfect image for your creative project, and then Adobe Live, get inspired by the community as they live stream their creative process. Okay, and then mobile apps. So we have Lightroom, Photoshop, Photo Camera, Photoshop Express, Spark Post, Photoshop Fix, and then Spark Page. And again, this is where you would send a link, and then these options you can launch, and it will take you to that web page. And then for the desktop apps, you just click install, and it will install the application. And then you'll have access to that app. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to go over the design and layout category. So much the similar layout as photography, design and layout has the same interface where they will separate desktop, web apps and services, and then mobile apps in a list format instead of the horizontal way on all apps. So we have Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, Acrobat DC, InCopy, Dimension, and Bridge. For web apps, we have Adobe Fonts, Adobe Color, Adobe Stock, Spark, and Portfolio, which that's going to be the same on all of them. And then mobile apps, that's the one that's going to be different. So you have Capture, Photoshop, Spark Post, Photoshop Mix, Spark Page, and then Acrobat Reader. And this right here, the categories, is great for people wanting to learn a specific category. So if you want to learn video and motion graphics, click on Video Motion Graphics. If you want to learn what we've went over like in the previous video, photography, click on Photography, and then you get instant access to all the programs and apps that you need to use in order to be successful in photography. If you want to do design and layout, here you go. The current topic that we're talking about will give you the inside scoop and the first step that you need to take in order to learn design and layout. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the category of video motion. One of my personal favorites. I am a video guru, engineer, editor, whatever you want to call me, before anything else. This is what I went to school for. So, and I've been doing this for about 20 years now, which is crazy to say. But video motion, Premiere Pro, Premiere Rush, After Effects, Animate, Character Animator, Audition, Media Encoder, and then Prelude, Photoshop, and Bridge are the main desktop apps that you would use for video motion graphics. For web apps and services, again, it's similar to the previous videos, Adobe Stock, Fonts, Spark, and Behance. And then for mobile apps, there's only two, Spark Video and Premiere Rush. Okay. So that is video motion. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the category of illustration. So for desktop apps, we have Photoshop and Illustrator. For web apps and services, Portfolio and Behance. And then for mobile apps, Fresco, which is the new power for the paintbrush, Photoshop, Illustrator Draw, Photoshop Sketch, and Capture. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the UI and UX categories. So for desktop apps, we have XD, Photoshop, Illustrator, Animate, After Effects, and Dreamweaver. Then we have for web apps, we have Adobe Fonts, Behance, Spark, and Adobe Live. And for mobile apps, Adobe XD, Capture, Spark Post, and Spark Page. All right. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about Acrobat and PDF. So for desktop apps, we have Acrobat DC. For web apps and services, we have Acrobat Online. And for mobile apps, we have Acrobat Reader, Scan, and then Fill and Sign. So you can do all three of these from your smartphone or tablet. And this one, which is Acrobat Online, quickly and easily create, share, and sign PDFs online from anywhere. So this is a website version, which is great because that means you can access it anywhere as well. And these are apps that you would download. So that's Acrobat and PDF. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about 3D and AR, artificial intelligence. So for desktop apps, we have Dimension, which is designed with 3D from concept to reality. And then Photoshop, web apps and services, Animate, Mixamo, animate 3D characters for games, film, and more. Substance Source, the premium library of materials for 3D. And then Aerial, the most intuitive tool to create and view AR interactive experiences. Okay, so it's augmented reality. Okay, so that is the 3D and AR category. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the social media category. So let's click on social media. So for desktop apps, we have Premium Rush, create and share online videos anywhere. For web apps and services, we have Spark, so you can create stunning graphics, web pages, and video stories in minutes. And then mobile apps, Photoshop Camera, easily capture and share brilliant photos. from your phone. All right, so that's social media. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about beta apps. So when I go to beta apps, you can see beta apps, you can share your feedback on upcoming builds. Note beta apps collect usage data. Regular app settings do not apply. So Premiere Pro beta, test features and fixes under development in the beta build. So you can see what they're working on. Same with Premiere Rush, After Effects, Character Animator, Audition, and Media Encoder. So if you're interested in that stuff, I highly recommend doing that. That is the beta apps category. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the resource links. Okay, so you see right here, we have resource links. So we have, and this is an overview of what we're going to be learning throughout this section. So we have Adobe Stock, Behance, and fonts, which is up here, and then tutorials and support community. All right, so that's what we're going to be learning. So we're going to be learning stock first right here, and then we're going to go to Adobe Fonts, and then Behance, tutorials, and support community. So with that in mind, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about Adobe Stock. So if you click on the stock link right here, it'll open up your favorite web browser, and it will take you to the Adobe Stock website, where you'll be able to look at all of the options that they have for stock footage, templates, videos, etc. Okay, so here it loaded up. I'll bring it over here and give it 1 second. There it goes. And so you can see here you have a variety of options. You can do photos, illustrations, vectors, videos, audio, templates, 3D, premium, and editorial. Okay, and you can also do it here. And let's just look at premium for a second. So with premium, then we have videos. Okay. We have templates. So Photoshop, Illustrator, and you can view panel, and then you can filter by app. So Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, Premiere Pro, and Premiere Rush. Okay, so let me close that out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about Adobe Fonts. So what I want you to do is go into Creative Cloud here and click on Manage Fonts. Manage Fonts from Adobe Fonts. So we can do next or just skip this, and we're going to skip for right now. So I have a humongous list of fonts that I've been using over the years. I've been on Adobe Creative Cloud for at least 2 or 3 years, and I've accumulated a lot of fonts here. So when you get to that point, if you're just starting out, you're not going to see any fonts, which is fine. But this is what it would look like if you had a lot of fonts. You'd be able to turn them on and off easily. So you can turn them off by just clicking on this little lever here. So deactivate family, right? And it's a font family. And so I'm going to minimize these just so you can read them a little better, and kind of see the whole list of what I have. Okay. All right, that's good. You can see a lot of them. So you can turn them on and off here. You can also look at previously active fonts. So these are fonts that are currently turned off. And then you can add fonts to Creative Cloud. Okay. So if I click there, select font files, confirm license, and add, and then you're good to go. And basically what that does is, and this is why Adobe Fonts is such a great tool, is about 7 years ago or so, before Creative Cloud was around, it was Adobe CS6. And they didn't have a fonts application. It just was you had to buy the fonts and then load them up on your computer and then load a project. Well, here's what happens. If I buy a bunch of fonts and I'm working on a project and I don't give it to the next person that's working on the project, guess what? The project will be broken because you need the fonts in order to continue working on the project. So Adobe Fonts with Creative Cloud solved that problem. And now they've add fonts to Creative Cloud, which is a new feature that they just added here in July. So this is great, you know. And you can see right here this quote from this designer and art director. Fonts play such a huge role in the design process. Being able to choose fonts on the go will keep my workflow going wherever I am. Not only that, but also it makes it easier to transfer it over to another designer quickly. So, and it's easy to find. You don't have to hunt for it. You don't have to download files. You download files, but it's all in one spot instead of all over the place, you know. So that's Adobe Fonts. You can also browse more fonts here, and then it's great. So I really love Adobe Fonts. It's such a simple thing, but fonts are the lifeblood of any design that you're doing because you're basing it on the look and feel of the text. That's how you're laying everything else out. So fonts to me are very important, and with Adobe Creative Cloud specifically, it's very important. So that's Adobe Fonts. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about Behance. So let's click on the resource links, click on Behance, and it's going to load up the website. We're going to give it a second here. And while that loads up, I'll talk briefly about what Behance is. I'm going to bring this over so you can see it. And love photography or graphic design will find the best project that matches or that match your personal taste. So basically, this is social media for Adobe. You can create custom feeds. So let's do motion and video if they have that. Let's see. Let's see video. Let's do Photoshop then. Oh, Premiere Pro. Of course they have video. We'll do Premiere Pro and Photoshop. So let's see my custom feed. Here you go. So we have a custom feed there. You can watch live. Let's watch live now. Let's see what this does. I'm going to mute that. And so somebody is streaming live and sharing their content, which is awesome. So creating custom shape in Adobe Dimension. So there you go. Now it looks like they're using Illustrator, but regardless, that's pretty cool. So you can check out live, broadcast, profile, jobs, 99U conference, discover. So here are the categories up here so you can discover what people are doing. Think of this as like a portfolio site where you can share your projects and then slap it up here. You can create a project, slap it up here and fire away. And then for you, that's just what I did before, where it would show you the topics that I picked. So that in a nutshell is Behance. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the tutorials option down here in the resource links. So if I click on tutorials, it's going to be similar to what we did in the previous video where we were looking at Adobe Live, where they have live broadcasts of artists that are streaming their content. Now this is a little bit different because you're going to Adobe's tutorials. So they have All your tools all in one place. Learn the basics or refine your skills with tutorials designed to inspire, so you can sort by beginner or experienced. So if you need further assistance beyond what I've shown you here, this is the place to go. So Creative Cloud for new users. Okay, so see what you can do with Creative Cloud. 2-minute video, right? And then these are all like videos for different applications. So Animate, Muse, Dreamweaver, After Effects, etc. Okay. Now, if you want to learn more experienced, more advanced videos, then click on Experienced, and then you can look here and you'll see a whole bunch of information, not just for Creative Cloud, but for a variety of applications. All right. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right. Welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the support community link. So let's click on that. And this is if you need support or help on an issue, you can just click here and check out their message board and submit your comments and questions there, so they can get back to you about assisting you with support that you need for Creative Cloud. So this is Adobe support, so we can do download and install. Let's see if they have the one I'm looking for here. Here we go, Creative Cloud Services. So let's click on that. And you're going to see here, community stats, so 3,300 conversations. And most of these are issues that arise with Creative Cloud services, but this is where you can have a conversation about it and let people know what's going on. Adobe Portfolio, helpful resources. They have a lot of good information here that will help you with utilizing Adobe Creative Cloud. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this section, we're going to talk about preferences. So what I want to do is I want you to go to Creative Cloud, the desktop app, and click on this little wheel here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over an overview of what we're going to be learning in this section. So we're going to talk about general, we're going to talk about app syncing, notifications, and services. So with that in mind, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about preferences, but we're going to cover the general tab first. So let's click on the preferences wheel and click on general if you haven't already. And I'm just going to talk briefly about what is here and what's available. So it's very simple. So you can see up here, we have my name, Joshua Werner, sample at learntechplus.com. If you click here, this will take you to the Creative Cloud web application. And then here you can see the cloud storage. So we have 0 bits of 100 gigs used. We can upgrade our storage if we want to. And then also for settings, we can launch Creative Cloud at login and always keep Creative Cloud up to date. So what that means is if you have this selected, this option right here, you don't need to update Creative Cloud. It's always going to keep Creative Cloud up to date, and it will also update all your applications with this setting activated. Now, if that's not activated, then it will not do that. So make sure that you're doing that when, make sure you have this set. Launch Creative Cloud at login. What that means is when you log into your computer, Creative Cloud will launch with the startup. I recommend not doing this because it can slow down the startup of your computer on a Mac and a PC. I worked as a IT director for 2 years and an AV technician for 10 years. And I can tell you that one of the main problems that people have is when they have too many applications at the startup on Windows and Mac and on Linux as well. On all operating systems, it's a problem across the board. So the best way to deal with that is to turn this off for a smoother startup. And then you can, on Mac, for example, you can put it down in the dock down here, the app dock, or on Windows, they have the taskbar, which would be down here on Windows, and you can pin the application to the taskbar. So you don't really need it to start up and then you just click on it when you start the computer, and then there it is. So with that in mind, that's the general tab for preferences. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the Apps tab. So with this, they have an auto update. So let the Creative Cloud app keep all of your apps up to date automatically. Now, I recommend doing this if you actually have apps installed, which I don't. So this option is not available because I don't have anything installed. But if you want your applications to be up to date all the time, then after you install an application, come back here and do the auto update, and you'll be able to automatically get updates without having to go to the updates menu over here on the left hand side and having to manually update your applications. Believe me, that's a pain in the neck when you have 30 applications that you need to install manually. That's why they give you this option to just automatically do it, so you don't have to do that. The other thing here is the install location. So we have a default location here, and then default install language. So I have English North America. They have a lot of different options here. You can scroll down and select one of these languages, and whatever your native language is, you can set that. Settings, show older apps. So again, I can turn this on, but the reason why they have that is there are some newer versions that aren't as stable as the old versions. So you can actually go back to like Adobe Creative Cloud, let's say Adobe Photoshop Creative Cloud 2019. That build, you can go to that stable build and use that until the newer builds are stable. Now, the most updated one, I've been using it since it came out, and it's been pretty darn stable. But Adobe does a great job of patching and fixing any bugs that arise. And it's like I said before, software is unpredictable. It is buggy. It's just like designing and building websites, specifically building websites, which I do that. There's a debugging phase. You need to debug a lot of code. So it's just part of the process. So that's the Apps tab. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the syncing tab. So if I go to syncing, so right now it's syncing, so we can pause the sync. The folder location is going to show, so users, LearnTech Plus, and then the location. Download transfer speed, I have it at maximum 100%. And then upload transfer speed, maximum 100%. So what that's going to do is it's going to grab the fastest speed it can with your internet connection and download as fast as it can and upload as fast as it can. All right, so that's the syncing tab. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the notifications tab. So if I click on notifications, it will say select the notifications you'd like to receive on desktop and web. So here we have app updates, so notifications about available updates for your installed apps, file syncing, Adobe Fonts, Adobe Support Community, Collaboration, Adobe Communications, and then Behance. And you can turn these on and off so you can see and do whatever you want to do with those. So that's the notifications tab. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the services tab. So if I click on services, you can see here Adobe Fonts. Disabling Adobe Fonts will deactivate any fonts you have activated via Creative Cloud. Okay, so we can deactivate Adobe Fonts here, and then Behance, we can go and view the account settings there as well, which I'm not going to do in this example. So that is the services tab. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this section, we're going to talk about Creative Cloud Web. So in this video, we're going to go over an overview of what we're going to be learning in this section. But the first thing I want you to do is go to the Creative Cloud desktop app and click on this little pie chart up here and click on Adobe Account. And we're going to let that load, and I'm going to talk briefly about each topic that we're going to cover in this section. So we're going to talk about profile, plans, notifications, and get help inside of Creative Web. And it's not just Creative Web, it's also called Creative Cloud Web. There you go. So basically what it's going to do is it's going to say welcome to your account and then your name. And then You can add a backup email address here. I'm not going to do that, so I'll close that out. It's going to show you Creative Cloud All Apps, change your plan, cancel your plan. This is where you can cancel your plan. Includes 31 desktop apps. Download your apps, which will take you back to Creative Cloud Desktop. 2 days left in my trial, and I'm going to get charged $80 or $79.49 on July 24th, which is 2 days away. 3 days away, whatever day it is here. And then more information here. You can edit your profile. You can do password and security, account name and email, log in through social accounts, notification preferences, and then register a product. So that's the overview of the Creative Cloud web overview. And in the next video, we're going to talk about profile. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the Profile tab or menu. So for the Profile menu or page, you can edit a couple things here. You can edit your company name, your name, Adobe screen name. You can add that. Account name is my name. Primary email is sample@learntechplus.com. It's not verified, but if you have that as well, you can send a verification email and then verify it. Mobile phone, I haven't provided any, and then secondary email. Password and security, my current password is here. 2-step verification, make your account more secure by entering a unique code in addition to your username and password every time you sign in. Now, I do recommend doing this if you're going to buy the software or sign up for Creative Cloud with the paid process, then I recommend doing this, because what that does is if someone gets a hold of your password, they're not going to be able to get in unless they have that code. So there you go. Connected accounts. You can use your social media logins to easily, securely access your Adobe services. So Apple, Facebook, and Google. Active sessions, so you can see all the different sessions that I have here. I'm located in Palm Harbor, as you can see. But it'll show you the browsers and the devices that are active, and then privacy settings. Okay. So desktop and app usage, machine learning, and then delete account. So that is the profile page and information. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the plans page or menu. So you can see here, my plans, next payment is scheduled for July 24th. The last 4 of my credit card info here, manage plan, you can view invoices, and my free trial ends in 2 days, okay? Order history, so you can see that I signed up on July 16th. Billing history, I haven't been billed yet, and then my products. So enter a serial number to register or update your product, upgrade to a plan, or qualify for certain types of service plans. Okay, so that is plans. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about notifications. So if I click on notifications, you're going to see right here, if I click on preferences, we can select our preferred language, and then you can have a second language. Account related notifications. So how do you want to get those notifications? By email or by mobile notifications? And then tell us how you'd like to be notified about project and team activity. So Adobe XD, all emails. Acrobat Pro, Dimension, and Creative Cloud, all emails. Okay. Offers and insights. So latest from Adobe, may send marketing messages about events, promotions, news, and updates. I haven't added a phone number. I haven't added my postal address. I do have my email address in there, sample@learntechplus.com. And then magazines. So subscriptions, Adobe Create Magazine. It's caffeine for the creative mind, inspiring instructional articles and videos delivered to your inbox twice a month. So if you want to sign up for that, you can totally do that. All right, so that is notifications. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to get help with the Creative Cloud web. So if I click on Get Help, guess what it does? It takes me to the bottom of the page here. So if I click on notifications and then I click on get help, it's basically like a scroll down, and that'll work on any page here. So here's what you have for options. Adobe Help Center, so account troubleshooting and how-to. Adobe Support Community, come for help, be inspired. Common questions, help getting started. How do I download and install my products? What should I do if a payment is missed or fails? How do I change my plan? Review top billing FAQs. Help with my storage, files, or folders. And then contact Adobe, and then view support history. So that's how you get help with Adobe Creative Cloud applications and with Adobe Creative Cloud itself. All right, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome to section 11, where we're going to install and uninstall Creative Cloud apps. And in this case, we're just going to install and uninstall one application, because if I install and uninstall all the applications, we're going to be here for about 3 hours installing applications, which I know you don't want to do that. So I'm going to talk about the overview of what we're going to be doing in this course. And basically what it is we're going to install an app, and then we're going to uninstall an app. And then I'm going to show you also how to install a different version of an application. So if you want to go back to Photoshop 2019, you can do that. Okay. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to install an app. And the app that I want to install is Photoshop Creative Cloud 2020. Okay. So before I hit the install button, what I want to do is show you the other versions that are available. So if I click on other versions, okay, the latest version is Photoshop 2020, and it's 21.2.1, and that's the version of the software. Okay. Now they have a lot of versions, right? So they have 20.0.10, and then 21.0, 21.0.1, etc., right? So if you want to go to an older version, this one right here would be the 2019 version, and 21.0 would be the 2020 version. And then they've updated it numerous times since. So, and this is the latest update that they did in earlier this month in July. So if you want to download, not even download, but install one of these versions, you can just click install, and that will do it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click on install for Photoshop, and I'm going to let that install. And what I will do is I will pause the video, and then we will come back when it's complete. Okay, so I'll see you when this is done installing. All right, welcome back. So I've successfully installed Photoshop. Okay, so that's how you install an application on Adobe Creative Cloud. It's extremely easy and user-friendly, and you can also track your installation progress under the cloud activity. So if I hit next here, then it will talk about get to know Photoshop, pick up some basic concepts right away, find project ideas, continue building your ideas after you've started working in the app. Okay, so they're going to give you a couple tips once you install Photoshop on how to get started with it, okay, which is great. Thank you for that, Adobe. I appreciate that. Okay, so that's how you install an application. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to uninstall an application. This is exciting stuff. So in the previous video, we installed Photoshop, and it took a little bit of time, right? But let's say that we're, for whatever reason, not happy with Photoshop, or we want to download a different version, whatever it may be, I'll show you how to uninstall the application. And normally how it was back in the day was you had to go, if you're on Windows, you'd go to Programs and Features and Uninstall. And with Mac, you just delete it from wherever you were. But now what Adobe does is they bundle everything into Creative Cloud, the desktop application, so everything is run through there. So all you have to do is click on these three little dots next to the application and uninstall. Okay. Now, before we uninstall this app, please tell us if you'd like to keep or remove notifications, alerts, interface settings, and other preferences. Removing preferences may prevent them from being migrated to newer versions of the app. So what you want to do is, for learning purposes, let's remove everything. That way you can set new preferences, new alerts, new notifications, and interface settings with the new version of the software. So I'm going to click on remove, and what that's going to do is it's going to say waiting, and it will let you know once it's uninstalling. And this will should not take too long. If it does, I will pause the video so that I don't have to commentate over an uninstalling application. But you can see, see, there it goes. It spikes right up, and we are just about complete. We're at 95% here, 97, 98, finished. So that's how easy it is to uninstall an application. And again, Adobe has done a great job of making it super easy with Creative Cloud to install and uninstall applications. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome to the summary of Learn Adobe Creative Cloud 2020. Congratulations on finishing the course. In this video, we're going to go over what we learned throughout the course. So in section 2, we talked about plans and pricing. We went over the overview, and then we talked about each available plan in detail on how to get signed up with each one. In section 3, we talked about account setup. So I showed you how to set up an account, how to download the Creative Cloud desktop app, and then install the Creative Cloud app. In section 4, we talked about your work, the menu. So we went over an overview, then we talked about the libraries menu, the cloud documents menu, and then the your work links. In section 5, we talked about the discover menu. So we covered the overview, and we talked about how to edit preferences. In section 6, we talked about the apps menu. So we talked about the overview, then we covered all apps, updates, the desktop, mobile, and web options. In section 7, we talked about categories, so I went over an overview of all the categories, and then we talked about each one of them individually. So we talked about photography, design and layout, video and motion, illustration, UI and UX, Acrobat and PDF, 3D and AR, social media, and beta apps. In section 8, we went over resource links. So we went over an overview of all the things we were going to learn, and then we talked about Adobe Stock, fonts, Behance, tutorials, and support community. In section 9, we talked about preferences. So we talked about general, apps, syncing, notifications, and services. In section 10, we talked about the Creative Cloud web app. So we covered the overview, and we talked about profile, plans, notifications, and get help. In section 11, we talked about Creative Cloud apps and how to install and uninstall applications, and also how to install older versions of, for an example, Photoshop 2019. And now we're at the conclusion, and we're going over the summary of what we learned throughout the course. So what I want to do is I want to thank you so much for watching this course. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me and let me know what your questions are, and I'd be happy to assist you the best that I can. I've been using Creative Cloud for 7 years now. It was launched in 2013, and I've been using Adobe products since 2002, so I'm well versified in the Adobe Creative Suite and Creative Cloud as well. So I'm happy to help you in any way that I can, so please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.